Emilio, the honey badger, Urrutia!
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Honey Badger Hour. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Honey Badger Hour podcast. It's your boy, the Badger, and we are back. Thank you guys for tuning in, and don't forget to like and subscribe on the little notification bell below to keep you up to date whenever we have new podcast episodes, reactions, and breakdowns. What's going on, y'all? We are back. It's Saturday morning. We are coming back, breaking down today. We are breaking down Karate Combat 52. Oh my God. What a show. I just finished watching Karate Combat 52 live in Miami, Florida, guys. I had a couple of friends on the card. It was an absolute pleasure to watch. I felt like I was in a 1980s karate movie. Okay, guys? The venue, the pit, and what they fight in, the uniforms, everything about the show had karate martial art vibes, okay? But with like a Miami look, with like a Miami feel to it. So the vibes were right at the Karate Combat 52. Great night of fights. They had knockouts, grappling, everything you can ask for martial art lovers, okay, guys? We had the stars were out in full attendance. You had Alex Pereira out there, all right? You had Aljamain Sterling, a bunch of other UFC fighters. I've seen Bryce Mitchell cutting about. Okay, guys, there's a bunch of other guys with like cameras and stuff. I don't know if they were like YouTubers or something. I have no idea who those people were, but they looked rich and they looked like they had like something, because they always had like there's a bunch of people following them with cameras, you know, a bunch of sapingos you never heard of fucking balling out of control. So it was dope, guys. Man, let me tell you something. The Karate Combat fields were dope, all right? They had the pit. It was like a very secluded, small audience, okay? So like invite only or something like that. I don't know how the tickets went or whatnot, but standing room only, okay? Place was jam-packed, small arena, all right? Where like everybody was like, the fighters and everybody was right on top of the pit. So that was really cool about it, man. Like the action was right in front of you, like right there, bro. Like you guys were like almost sea level with the fighters. So it was unbelievable. The costumes and the way they walk out was amazing, okay? In the main event, they had their superstar, the Pakistani lightweight, Shahzeeb Rind, all right? He's the current 150-pound champ, okay? And it just so happened, small world, he was fighting my boy, Edgar Skeevers, okay? Who is from Latvia. He lives in Dubai. He's a striker, all right? Really good MMA fighter. 16-4 in MMA, was fighting in Russia and ACA and all these tough organizations, so. But he was always a dynamic Shotokan karate style. So he always had really good takedowns from like the Shotokan karate. His impeccable timing, amazing head movement, and like really good at darting in and out. So very exciting fight. And he was the former combat karate champion. He was their first lightweight champ. So it was like new school versus old school. It was a great fight, title fight, okay? He ended up losing a decision to the champion, but it was like a big size advantage, and he did really good. It was a close fight. He was touching this guy up in and out. He just couldn't really like set the pace on the fight because of the size advantage. I think it was the size. It might have had like a little bit of play into it, you know. But then in the co-main event, they had Aline Pereira, Alex Pereira's little sister, who's becoming a star there, which was great, because then you have Alex Pereira cornering her, which brings a lot of legitimacy to the show. You know what I'm saying? You have superstars in the front. You got Alex Pereira sitting pit side. You had Aljamain Sterling right there. Okay, a bunch of other UFC guys cutting about. So really great show, man. Aline Pereira, she gets the knockout, second round. Okay, knocks her opponent out, Griselda Luna. All right, then we had UFC veteran Robles de España, okay, a Cubano. This guy has 8 knockouts in under 20 seconds in Karate Combat, so he makes quick work of his opponent. I want to say, like, knock this guy out in like 10, 15 seconds, so it was a great card, man. A lot of exciting fights. I love the walkouts and the presentations and the music playing and everything was really dope, man. So big ups to Karate Combat. I went out there to go support. I found out about the show through my boy Anvar Boy Nazarov. All right, one of my brothers from Thailand that we trained together for like 10 years, for a long time. And then he was fighting in dirty boxing a couple weeks ago. And then he came down for the show. He was fighting in Karate Combat. And I feel like this guy could be a champion in this organization, you know. Like, he's going to be like the next star in his league, because he has that striking level that some of these guys I just think aren't ready for here in America. Not yet, you know, like whether these guys are karate guys, Muay Thai guys, kickboxers. Anvar has over 100 professional fights overseas in China, in Thailand, you know, Muay Thai stadium fights, Rajadam fights, big Bangkok fights against world champions. Okay, he has fights in glory at the highest level. So for them to bag such a high level talent like Anvar, they got a real star on the prospect, you know. And which is good is they got like a little bit of everything. You know, they have Aline Pereira, who brings the name of the fighting family of Alex Pereira's little sister, so that will have them involved, bringing legitimacy. Then they got their Pakistan champ, who's going to bring more eyeballs. And then they got like really high level guys that are veterans of the sport, master strikers. I mean, you've seen when Anvar was in, like, there was a difference in all the fights that you saw. You could tell that there was a skill level difference between all the other fights and Anvar's fight. Just the way he was moving on his feet, in and out, beautiful high kicks, switch kick, low kicks, and just perfect punches, man. The way he throws, no telegraph, just straight, you know, beautiful left hook. Knocks his opponent out in the first round with a left hook, okay? Goes for a flying knee to left hook, knocks his opponent out. They instantly stop the fight, so... Big ups to Karate Combat, man. They're doing big things out there, all right? The show was amazing. The vibes were dope. All the stars were out. The pit, I love watching the fights. The only thing I would say is get some chairs because my back was hurting after a few hours. And then I had to get out of there as soon as the shows ended because my back was killing me. I was just standing up for like 3-4 hours straight watching these fights. So, amazing fights, amazing knockouts. I love the vibe. I love the feel for the show. Yeah, guys in mullets fucking throwing karate kicks, so... Hey, when you get a guy in mullets throwing spinning back kicks, I mean, that's all you really want to see when it comes to fighting entertainment, right? So, man, dope show. They even had the pit submission series, which was really dope, too. My boy Richie Savage, all right, ends up beating Lance Palmer, all right, takes him down, out grapples him, looking like a real phenom on the feet, all right, wrestling him down, taking down a world champion MMA fighter and grappler and wrestler as well, so... Big ups to Richie Lewis. They had a few pit submission grappling matches to start the night off, and then they had the Karate Combat striking fight. So, very exciting show, man. I like what these guys are doing. You can check it out, Karate Combat 52. I think it goes on YouTube. You can watch the whole show, and you guys can tell me what you think. What you think about the production. Listen, to be fair, okay, the skill level is not quite there yet, but I feel like the skill level will rise the more that the more fights they have and the more money gets invested into this thing, and when they'll be able to pay higher money, they're going to get a lot better level fighters. But for now, to start off, a lot of their champions are all aces, okay? We had a lot of UFC vets going in there, so it was great to see overall, man. It was a great show, great entertainment value, so anything you'd want. It was a good night of fights, if you ask me, so... Karate Combat 52. We had a big weekend of UFC, guys, okay? Now we got... PFL today coming on right now in a couple hours. I'm trying to find out how to watch it. I don't think it's on ESPN too. So we got Khabib. We got Usman Nurmagomedov, okay, taking on Paul Hughes for the lightweight title in Bellator PFL, whatever it's called. I don't even know anymore. But Nurmagomedov is coming back fighting. His brother just lost last week. He is not looking like this man is looking all business. You would think he lost his fight from the way he's acting this week in the interviews and in the press conference and stuff like this. So I'm excited for this fight, guys. My brother just lost right now. I just saw on the thing. So that fight is in Saturday in Dubai. So it's going on right now. This is like 1 p.m. Saturday right now. So great weekend of fights, guys. Let me know what you think below. If you've watched any karate fights, if you watched any Karate Combat, what do you think below? Do you think Karate Combat can compete with one championship and one FC and Bellator and PFL? Or do you think that they still have a long ways to go? Okay. Comment below and let me know what you think. If you watched the Karate Combat fights, check out my boy Anvar, boy Nazarov's knockout. Tell me what you think. Tell me who you would like to see him fight next. I think he's a great champion for the 135 or the 155-pound title. I think he would be a great fit. So I'm super excited for that one. Excited for my boy Anvar doing big work. And yeah, Karate Combat, guys. Let me know what you think. We got a big weekend of fights coming up. And I will break down. We can break down Nurmagomedov tomorrow. And we'll see how he does. And see if he can remain his title. Or if it's going to be a bad week for the brothers. After his brother just lost last week in UFC against Merab Dvalishvili, now the younger brother looking to make things right and solidify his reign as the lightweight PFL champion. Anyways, guys, have a good day, all right? I appreciate the love and support always. Remember, man, I hate to say this. I hate to give these cheap little plugs. I don't even like saying this, but if you can, like the video so it can go up in the YouTube algorithm. We're all out here just trying to chase this damn algorithm. You know what I'm saying? So, like and subscribe. All that good stuff, bro. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Honey Badger Hour. We are out.